Hello, everyone. I'm Nikki Kinchen, and well, I was a parent, but my kids recently graduated, twins actually, class of 2025. I have an older son that went through the Klein school district. He's now 25 years old. So I've been a parent in Klein for quite some time now. And since my twins have gone through the school system, I've noticed lots of things that have occurred. One thing is the grievance process, and it kind of mimic a little bit of what Pat was saying as far as to that, and what kind of got me started, and also got Bumpy involved as well. When a parent or even an employee has a complaint, the formal way of doing it, or what they call it, is you file a grievance, which is a formal complaint to the district. And so there's 3 levels to that: level 1, level 2, and level 3. And of course, I'm not going to get too detailed because we can't be here all day. After filing and going through the grievance process, what really shocked me was whenever I got to the level 3, and this is what everyone has to go through. You meet in front of obviously administrators and some past staff who you met with previously through your level 1 and 2. When you get there, you're going to meet with an independent hearing officer. There is not an independent hearing officer. Who your independent hearing officer is a former employee in the district. Rather, if it's a retired educator, a former principal, just someone related or intertwined with Klein ISD. Or it can even be a work acquaintance, a former work acquaintance who they work with in another district. And whenever this came about, I was like, whoa, wait a minute, let's stop the brakes. This isn't right. We've got to do something. After digging and doing further research, no one wins in Klein ISD. It's the Klein win policy when you file a grievance. And sadly, we have lost a lot of good teachers, a lot of good teachers. I mean, it's heartbreaking the amount of calls that Bumpy and I do get on a day-to-day basis, even parents, students. And the sad part is that the school board, even the superintendent, is not putting the students first. The students are not put first. There is no compassion. There is no respect. There's none of that. And like I said, and just going to school board meetings, and when parents and even good employees are standing in there speaking for the 2 minutes that they get, and in the way that they're treated, they're not taking notes. They're not taking the complaint or the situation serious by any means. Basically, you're giving your 2 minutes, and if you're shut off, and once the buzzer rings, that's it. And they are allowed to even give you another 10 or 15 or 30 seconds. Hey, I want to hear what you have to say. You know, never mind the timer. Can you finish what you have to say? That does not occur unless you're on Klein's side. If you're on Klein's side and it's happy-go-lucky, great things that they want to hear and see, then they'll give you that extra 10 or 20 seconds to speak. But why not let people speak when there's something going on? Everything isn't going to be good, and there's going to be, like I said, bad things, good and bad. But the superintendent is no longer a part of the process. This is the kicker. The superintendent is no longer a part of this process. She has pawned it off on the chief of education in Klein ISD. So she has a right to not know what's happening and what's going on, and that's another problem. She makes $600,000 a year. We're paying her out of our tax dollars. And you better believe she should be knowing everything that's happening in this school district. So, yeah, let that sink in. It's unbelievable. So that's another big problem that we're faced with. And again, it's just accountability. Like, who is holding people accountable in this district? No one even knows.